stream lecture. And before I get into today's very important live stream lecture, I want to take a moment to really do thank all of my supporters, my viewers, my subscribers, my members. Even if you are a consistent viewer who has not subscribed, I really do want to thank everyone for supporting my YouTube channel. My channel is a little over 3 years old, and it wouldn't be where it's at today without my supporters. So the focus of this very important lecture is you are your own brand, aka why self-promotion is so important. And when I say self-promoting, that's self-promoting, not just your YouTube channel, but self-promoting your other services, products, self-promoting your brand, self-promoting your business. I don't care if you're in business to produce music, or if you're in business for providing professional coaching or catering, or whatever your business product or service is. I want to let you know that you are your own brand, aka why self-promotion is so important. Because you got to remember why you want to promote yourself, your brand, your business, your product, your service. The first thing first, you got to be clear on why you want to reach a particular audience. You got to be clear on why you're trying to reach and what you want to achieve. Once you are clear on your audience and objective, making a plan for self-promotion becomes much more clear. Ideally, that plan would include, who you're trying to reach, what you want to communicate, and where and when, and what you want to say. All of that is so very important when you're promoting your brand. It's also important when you're promoting your brand and your service, is to keep track of your achievements. You got to take note of your skills and accomplishments that can help you feel more comfortable and confident when it comes to promoting yourself, your business, your product, your service, your brand, your YouTube channel, and etc. Self-promoting should be ongoing. It should never stop. It ties into marketing, and it clarify, you got to clarify what you did well each week, what you achieve, and any positive feedback or compliments you receive along the way throughout the week, and etc. What you were most proud of, and make that a weekly ritual of yours. Get in the habit of writing down big and small wins, as well as praise can help you keep track of all of that in a driving motivational force to continue with ongoing self-promoting to promote your brand, your product, your service, and your business. And reading the list over can be a handy confidence boost when you need one. That's why it's so important also to have a business plan on paper, so every time you're achieving those milestones, those little goals and steps along the way, you're going to go on that business plan and write down a completion date, and that's a powerful motivating factor to go towards the next goal. Also, when you're promoting your product, service, your business, your brand, your YouTube channel, be prepared to back up your claims. If you do talk up your achievements and accomplishments to others, and you should, it's important to make sure that you believe and can support what you are saying as a businessman or businesswoman. Research has found that people react more favorably to self-promotion when it is supported by evidence. If a person has their own business and they got a business website And once they have paid that business website developer for developing that website, you can support that by sharing a link to the finished product, a link to the business website, so where anybody can go to that business website and thoroughly check out and read about all of the services, the products, the forms, and etc. That's one of the first things I did when I developed my business website behind the scene and hire a web designer to complete the finished product. When that business website became available online, I literally, if you notice in a lot of my videos, I'm always going to have a link to self-promote my business website where anybody can go to that business website and find out more in detail about my primary service professional business coach. I'm always going to do that to promote my primary service. When it comes to self-promotion, concentrate on show, not tell. That ties into backing up your evidence, and I'm here to tell you. Show your audience what you can do rather than just broadcasting to them. So if you got a product or a service, I always tell people it's always a good idea to have that business website where you can share that link where they can go check out your business website, your services, your products, your forms, how to enroll in the program, how to purchase the product, show the evidence. Show them examples of your work and the results that you have achieved, especially as a YouTube content creator, because it's not all about just promoting, your other services and your product or your book. If you're a YouTube content creator, be prepared to back up them claims if you hit a certain milestone, got a certain amount of views or subscribers or members. You can share that link to your YouTube channel, and that can be easily verified when a person can go to your YouTube channel. They can see your about information. The views are going to show up, the members are going to show up, the subscribers are going to show up. They can check out your shorts, they can check out your videos. So be prepared to back up your claims. Your narrative doesn't need to be all about the high points. People generally like others who are willing to share their journey. I've done many video uploads on the steps that I've taken to develop my YouTube channel, to develop the channel, to cultivate the channel, to gain subscribers, all of the footwork I did behind the scene. There's many video lectures where I share the journey on when I spent a year and 3 months on writing my manuscript to my book and the steps that I took all the way up until my book got accepted by a major publishing company. So I've done various videos on that. There's links to how a person to go to any major platform to purchase my book. So I say that to say your narrative doesn't need to be all of the highlight points, all the high points. People generally like others who are willing to share their journey on everything they did to develop the product, to cultivate the product, service, business, or brand. The steps it took to achieve or accomplish those goals along the way. Because I don't care what goal a person achieved, I'm telling you, you went through some blood, sweat, tears, steps behind the scene before you made it to the finish line on that goal completion. I don't care if it's an eating right goal or weight loss goal or business goal or YouTube goal or writing a book goal or return to school goal. There are some steps, deliberate steps and objectives, blood, sweat, and tears along the way before you make it to the finish line. And you need to share that narrative. You need to share that journey along the way, because it really makes you more credible as a businessman or a businesswoman. In short, don't just share your highlight reels, because I tell anybody, nothing in life of true value is gonna just come quick, come just like that, and I'm here to tell you. Also, when you're promoting your brand, Use social media wisely. Social media can be a useful tool for promoting your work, your business, your product, your service, your YouTube channel, your brand. Find the networks that others in your industry frequent and build your presence on them. Build and cultivate on an ongoing basis your presence on these various of social media platforms. That's so important in self-promoting your own brand. Another key point is demonstrate generosity of spirit. Celebrating the achievement of others is a good way to feel and come across as positive when networking. Be willing to talk others up as well as yourself so that you can come across as generally a positive person. Share other people milestones completion, shout them out, promote other people books on your channel. I have many personal friends on some of my prior videos where I'm self-promoting their book, their product, their brand on my channel. And when I have completed a particular upload like that, I'm not just sharing it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to send it to them so they can see that I'm also supporting your product, supporting your brand. I did that to a personal friend of mine who wrote a book. I did it to my web page designer, Jason Shelton, who did a phenomenal job in developing my business website. I did a specific lecture on that, and I sent it to him so he can see I'm shouting you out because you did a phenomenal job in developing my business website. I also did a specific shout out to my realtor who did a phenomenal job in helping me purchase my retirement trailer in Florida. He took it a step further and he explained everything to me. He went in and he did some renovations on my trailer. The fees were very, very affordable and just really, really walked me through the steps along the way. And I appreciated that. And I shouted his company out to promote his brand, product, and service. So you got to be willing to talk up others as well as yourself so that you can come across as generally a positive person, and that's going to promote that other person brand, and that's going to simultaneously promote your brand, and do it on an ongoing basis and do it genuinely. And I'm here to tell you, most importantly, when you're promoting yourself, product, services, and brand, is don't talk others down in any platform. That serves no purpose. It's no purpose for that. Don't talk others down in any platform or in the community or on your job or in your neighborhood or at church or at home. Don't talk others down in any situation. The key thing is developing genuine relationships in business or in your personal life. Genuine relationships will pay off. It really does, because ultimately the key is to stop judging yourself and others for self-promotion, because these days avoiding it completely is simply not an option for most of us. You gotta understand the power of self-promoting yourself and self-promoting others, your brand, your product, your business, and etc., and to do it on an ongoing basis. That's why self-promote, I say this again, is so very important on an ongoing basis to develop, to cultivate your brand, your business, your product, your service. And if you notice, and just like I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm doing a lecture on self-promoting your product, brand, and service. If you look behind me, a lot of my videos, I'm always gonna have that poster self-promoting my powerful book, Awake Financial Freedom, in that background. This is another example how you gotta self-promote your product, your book. I'm always going to self-promote my book, Awake Financial Freedom. This is a powerful testimony of how I rose from financial destruction to complete financial freedom. So this is just one example how I'm utilizing this social media platform on an ongoing basis to promote this powerful product, my book, Awake Financial Freedom, that can be purchased from any major platform in the world, or you can walk into a bookstore and purchase this book. So I say that to say I'm always self-promoting. I'm always going to self-promote my business, Parents and Associates Resource Center. Anywhere I go, anywhere, I'm always going to, even in the real world, I'm always going to have my business cards, Parents and Associates, ready, available. I'm going to have a business card to promote my book. My brand is also going to showcase on my business card for my book, the publishing company that published my book. So even in the real world, anywhere I go, I'm always going to be self-promoting to people I meet in the real world, self-promoting my business, self-promoting my book, my brand, my service, my product. And, I've always done this. My company is 20 years strong. So I'm well known. Parents and Associates Resource Center company is well known in Atlanta, Georgia. They know this before they know Awake Financial Freedom. People in Atlanta know my business, Parents and Associates, before they know me as a YouTube content creator. So I say that to say, never stop self-promoting your business, your service, your product, your brand, every opportunity that you have, because what that's going to do is steer people towards your business, your website. That's going to drive sales. As a YouTube content creator, that's going to drive views and watch hours and subscribers and members. It's this basic business strategy, marketing 101. Another powerful way I self-promote my product, service, business, and brand is I invest and pay into YouTube paid advertising. For my products and my service and my brand and my business and my book and my company, I invest into Google paid advertising as another way to promote my brand. And that's so very, very important. Another way I promote my services and products and brand, on many of my recent videos, I'm adding a card and a thumbnail to my video trailer, to my book, Awake Financial Freedom. So it's so many ways that you got to understand the mindset of self-promoting, not just your YouTube channel, but self-promoting your other services, your product, your brands, to develop and to cultivate your service and business, to enhance revenue, to drive sales, and to increase multiple streams of income. Social media is a phenomenal platform to cultivate and develop all of your other services, to the point where you're waking up and you got these other streams of income that you're making money literally in your sleep. My publishing company, Page Publishing Company, send me royalty checks every quarter and a sales report. And what I'm noticing is I'm generating a lot of sales by people who are going online, purchasing my book through Amazon or Google Play or Apple iTunes, Barnes and Nobles, and also through my publishing company itself. And also people are finding out about this product on the various ways that I'm marketing my product and my service and my brand. I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, I notice I've had some supporters chiming in. I appreciate all of your support. Send me your comments. Be on the lookout for more powerful lectures as I take my channel to the next level. I'm very close to, or actually September the 6th will be my last working day in working before I retire. I'm literally going in. I've been on vacation now for almost 2 weeks, but on September the 6th is my last working day before I offboard into full retirement. I literally just got to report to work to turn the keys in, personal effects, and have my exit interview. So once I can reclaim 40 hours of my life, the trajectory path on not just my YouTube channel, but the trajectory path I'm taking, my business, Patterson Associates Resource Center, my product, my service, my brand, my book, my YouTube channel is going to be limitlessly, and I'm here to tell you. That's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.